Boom. Patricia Puelles, Lee Saunders, Misha Oliver, Tina G, Fox Hill Dreams, Lumpy Girl, Alaska Cindy, Ness from Connecticut, Cha-Cha, wait a minute, Synth Fan, Queen of the South, Wilbur McCarthy, Karen Purdy from Newton Falls, Ohio, Bernadette, Julianne Gautier, Callie Murphy, and me, BDD in the Heezy, Victorina, Cecile, Kazimi, Wifey, Watcher Soko, Sandra from Paramount, California, Monique Lee, Stephanie L, Tanise, the Trump Reaper, Samantha Hawkins, Patricia Haverkamp, Jen Murphy, Lucielle, Cindy C, Nina Montross, back in my own digs, what? Welcome to another episode of Storytime with BDD. I'm your host, BDD, aka BrooklynDad, and this is Storytime. Cling, cling. You guys gotta let me know if stuff is too loud because, I haven't been in this room in a minute, and so I'm still having to reconfigure things. Oh, Sandra with the donation. Thank you so much. That is very kind of you. Oh, and there's Pikachu. He's back. Okay, let's see. Who did I miss? Sarah B is here. Let's see. I see Colleen T. And Scribble My Dibbles is up in the hizzle. And did I get everybody? I think I got everybody. I think I got you all. Welcome, you guys. Glad to be back. I missed you guys. This was a long weekend, but very necessary. We have some things to get into, but first, let's do a summary of our stories of the day.
Stories of the day.
Hang on. Lying. What's the deal with lying? Why do we love it so much?
The Governator. Oh shit.
Here we go. The Governator has some ideas about the California recall. We'll get into that. For our guessing game, we have Name That Oscar-Winning Movie. Tune. Last but not least, for you Raggedy Bish, we have the Coughing Karen, Janene Hoskovek. There we go. I'm working out the kinks, you guys. You know how it is. Wilbur McCarthy is here, you guys. Welcome, Wilbur. And I see Eagle Star 747 enjoying our content. Thank you so much. Living in Biden's neighborhood. And already I got a reaction from Misha saying, I hate lying. Oh, you think you do? Yeah, you do. But I'm going to explain maybe why you don't hate it so much. Maybe. I don't know. I could be wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Sometimes I'm wrong. All right. Let's see. It's been a long... Today is Wednesday, a.k.a. Hump Day. So happy Hump Day. It's been a long break for us. Usually I have a show on the Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I missed Monday's show. We're going to make up for that with some nice content today. But first, let's kick on our random tunes. I see Gavin Rutherford has joined the party. Welcome, Gavin Rutherford. Samantha Hawkins is still recovering from her birthday yesterday. Hey, happy birthday to Samantha Hawkins. That's what's up. All right, randomness. I really only have one thing to discuss in the random section. Oops. Wrong one. Here we go. Only one thing to discuss. Friends. You like that dramatic pause? Yeah, I finished watching Friends this weekend, and I was satisfied. I did enjoy it a great deal. I stayed away from Friends for a very long time. Somehow, I avoided watching it. Not intentionally, like you guys know my story. The 90s were rough on me, or I was rough on myself during the 90s. So I missed things like Friends. Down now 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 down now 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 now. Lee Saunders points out were the walls always purple. That was Joey's question at the end. Yeah, I got that joke. It was fun, man. I plowed through this show in maybe a month and a half, I think. I watched it. What's up with my hang on. Oh, dang, I'm gonna have to fix my... See, I'm still fixing things. Hotkeys. And where's the random... Give me a minute, you guys. Random slideshow. There we go. Okay. Boom. Boom. All right. So here on the screen is a picture of the young friends. We have Phoebe, aka Phoebes. We got Chandler. Susie Brizuela, welcome. You didn't get a notification, maybe because you had the notifications on Really American. I've jumped back onto the BDD channel where I think I will be staying for the time being. Then we got, of course, Rachel and Ross, which was that on again, off again, really frustrating as hell relationship, and Monica and Joey there at the end. And I got into this thing because maybe about 2 or 3 months ago, I happened to catch the reunion, right? So I started all the way at the end and worked my way back to the beginning to the end. I watched the reunion without having been a Friends fan. And when you look at the pictures now, it's really jarring. I mean, a lot of plastic surgery was done, but that's neither here nor there. It was a very fun, entertaining show, despite the fact, Scribble My Dibble says, we were on a break. That was the running joke during the show. These are horrible people. Okay, let's make something clear. I realized, Colleen is like, pivot. It was so good. I realized a few weeks ago, I was like, wow, you know what? These people are always lying to each other. They are neurotic. They're selfish. They're all these things. But above all, it was the story of these six friends that were together and how they managed to stay together, and they saw finally at the end we get to see Rachel and Ross tie things up a little nicely. And as a few of you have mentioned, Pivot was one. Uh, Moo Point, that was a Joey thing. It's a moo point. The thing that got me though was my favorite. The thing that had me fall out hysterical was Ross with his unagi. And then the girls jumped out and scared the crap out of me. He screamed like a baby. Hey, there's Kathy Jones. Welcome, Kathy. Glad to have you here. And let's see. And my all-time favorite character on the show, hands down, is Joey. How you doing? Joey was great. I mean, I said these were all horrible people. I'm going to say except for Joey. And, maybe Joey had his issues too. He was a bit of a womanizer. He's a single guy. And back in the 90s, that's what single guys did. I don't know. Is that what they do now in the 2020s? I don't know. I'm not a single guy. But overall, he's a goofball. He's not the sharpest tool in the drawer, but he's a sweet guy. He's got a good heart. And I would say my favorite, some of you might have seen my tweet a couple of days ago asking what was their favorite guest star on the show, like celebrity guest star. And mine, hands down, I would have to say, is Paul Rudd. There's a lot of others that were very good, very good. Brad Pitt was hilarious. Brooke Shields was really funny. Pretty Woman, what's her name? God damn, I can't remember her name. Julia Roberts. Julia Roberts was very funny. Tom Selleck, and I understand now a lot of people. Morgan Fairchild, how could I forget, Gavin? Because Morgan Fairchild jumped on that tweet. She was like, hey, what about me? Loads of celebrity. It was amazing. Robin Williams and Billy Crystal, Reese Witherspoon, of course. Yeah, there were a bunch. My favorite black guest star was Aisha Tyler. Now, I'm pointing that out because one of the things that kind of held me back from jumping into watching the whole Friends after the fact was people were saying, Friends, they didn't have any black people. Okay. It's true. I mean, it's not true. They did have black people playing ancillary roles, just on the periphery, She was a main character. She had a relationship with Ross. But look, this was the experience of the producers of the show. This was their own personal experience. So, okay, if they didn't have black friends in their circle, that shit happens. We've come to get really accustomed to this inclusion and this diversity dynamic where everything has to have a black person or a Hispanic person or an Asian person. Look, sometimes it just is what it is. I watched Good Times and I had a great time with it. Everything doesn't have to be 1,000% inclusive, especially if it happened in the past. So you can't fix that shit. But yeah, so that's my summary of the Friends. I probably will be watching that again. And that is it for our random stuff. And my apologies to you guys in the audience. Yes, Lee Saunders says you could say that about most big sitcoms then. Indeed. But anyway, I apologize for showing up late today. I had some things to figure out coming back to the BDD channel. And so I hope to continue to bring you good content and all that, blah, blah, blah. All right, let's jump into our quick hits. Yeah! Ooh, that's loud. Yeah, you son of a bee! Yeah! He's going to get his one of these days. You know, whether it's figuratively or whatever. Okay, quick hits. Today was a day that the GOP and the Confederacy had to give up their participation trophy, as we learned that the statue of General Robert E. Lee, a Confederate general, was removed. It was removed from Richmond, Virginia. They got a thing up there and took it off, and good riddance. You know, these guys, they celebrated. Okay, thank you, Lisa. I will do that. Yes, Alaska Cindy, we are on the BDD channel from now on. Yeah, this should have been gone a long time ago. Why are we celebrating any of these jackasses that killed Americans in defense of slavery? That's it. Change all the military forts, military bases that have names of Confederate generals. Go ahead and change it. Huh? I bet you there's no, Adolf Hitler monuments in Germany. Same shit. There shouldn't be no more. No more participation trophy for you. California. The California recall is very important, and I think not enough people are taking this as seriously as it needs to be taken. I saw one figure today that made my jaw drop all the way. Only 25% of I'm laughing at Scribble. She says, "Oh, Dip, I just noticed we weren't on Really American. I just be clicking buttons." Good. Click them buttons. I noticed that only 25% of those ballots have been returned in California. Guys, if that's all we have returned, we're in deep doo-doo. We are in deep doo-doo. Deep doo-doo. And what will we get? We will get Larry slave owners should get reparations Elder. That Larry Elder as the governor of California. If you think it can't happen, think again. It can and it will. If you don't mail in your ballots. I'm sure everybody in this audience has done so because you guys are on top of it. You are on top of it. But your friends, your family, your co-workers, remind them. Remind them, please. Oy, oy, oy. And the governor, the former governor of California, Arnold Schwarzenegger, that's how he became governor. That's how he became governor from the recall. And he doesn't think that Democrats are taking it seriously. No, he thinks that they've gotten comfortable and they need to take it seriously. He had some thoughts. He says,
"There's millions of people out there that they are dissatisfied with the way the corona was handled, dissatisfied with the fires. I'll be back."
No, he won't. But yeah, please remind your friends and family and neighbors and all that shit and your guy at the grocery store, everybody, turn in those ballots because Gavin Newsom can get 49%. Remember this, he can get 49% of a recall vote and still lose, even if the next closest one only has 30%. He can still lose.
Get to the chopper!
And speaking of horrible governors, Governor Greg Abbott, in response to criticism or questioning about his the bill he just signed into law the other day, the abortion snitch bill, the one that allows regular citizens to turn in people seeking abortions and people helping people seek abortions, Uber drivers and what have you. Um, he was responding to questioning, and like, do you expect? This was the question was, why do you expect women who have been raped to carry the child of their rapist full term? And his response was, we despise rape. Rape is bad. Rape is illegal. And what we're going to do to fix that is we are going to arrest all of the rapists and get them off the streets. Oh, is that so? Huh? Is that so? You got a list of all the future rapists, huh? Are we talking Minority Report? Because that was essentially the plot of Minority Report, was that you had this system that figured out all future crimes. Why is it a future crime? Because they're not a rapist until they rape someone. So someone has to be raped in order for them to be picked up. And their system is all jacked up. In the past 3 years, there have been 14,000 women who have reported rapes. 14,000. How many of these have been processed? 2,000. So that's a whole lot of bullshit. Who's worse, Abbott or DeSantis? I feel like the one with death in his name, I know it's DeSantis, but I feel like DeSantis is worse only because he's just a tiny bit smarter. And when I say smart, I'm using that, take that with a grain of salt. All right, but he's got to go. Greg Abbott has got to go. I hope Beto runs. And if it's not Beto, I hope it's somebody else who, the people of Texas can get up for and respect. Lee Saunders says, they all suck. Agreed. Veronica Tello is asking, is he going to offer $10,000 to turn in rapists? Ooh, boy. That's a very good question. I don't know, but I think that whole bounty system is messed up because you're incentivizing people to pick up the phone. And how many people do you think would make a bullshit accusation against somebody for money? Think about that. But don't think about it too much, because it is now time for our timeline, a cleanse. Timeline cleanse. All right, let's see. There we go. Okay. Wait, what's happening? Echo! I'm in a cave. There we go. All right. Timeline cleanse. Paul Balerge is with us. Welcome, Paul, as is Linda Taylor is here. Let's see. Did I forget anybody? Okay, good. This first one is very funny. When I was a kid, in fact, not just when I was a kid, when I was an adult too, a younger adult. No kittens today, Trump Reaper. When I was a younger adult, I often derived some great joy, call it sadistic or whatever, from startling people. Just kind of laying back in the cut, being all quiet and waiting for somebody to come in the room, and then jump scare, right? So that's what I got for you next. It's an ambush by a bush. It's a bush. They're running. Not cool. She wasn't that frightened. She was startled. But I like he tells them, "Have a great day," and she calmed herself. Okay,
I'm sorry.
this one apologized. Oh, that last guy had the perfect response, and he just kept it moving too. All right, that's that. if uh, if any of you ever saw the movie All That Jazz, right, and you like that style of dance, and you always wanted to do that, that whole Bob Fosse magic fingers thing, uh, this next clip is for you.
That could be found in his routines. The rich man's frug, and someone gave whiskey to the orangutan. Then move on to the broken doll walk. You'll have mastered this move when you look like you're trying to rush aboard a subway train while keeping a chocolate cream egg in your beehole. Now you can blaze through the full repertoire of Fosse steps. The rake, the drip, the crane kick, baby made of noodles. Turn down your TV, Mrs. Rosenbaum. The downstairs neighbors lament. Sis boom sass, razzmatazz, farfoof and kerzow. And I can quit taking these diet pills anytime I want. This is your gal Barbara saying, diddle 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 diddle, that jazz. Oh!
There's so much content on TikTok. I almost feel like changing the name of this to TikTok cleanse or whatever, but I'm not, because some things you don't find on TikTok. This next clip is a group of highly talented young men who sing in staircases. Without further ado. So beautiful. Acoustics. Somebody said, Cindy C says, staircases make everyone sound great. Yeah, but I think those guys, I don't even think they need staircase, but it sounds that much better. That was Real Kings Return. That's their Twitter, at Real, REAL, Kings, KINGS, Return, RETURN. Real Kings Return on Twitter. Give those guys a follow. They are going to be something great. I mean, that's the next Boys to Men. Those guys are fantastic. Now I can never sing that song ever again. Not on this show, because I sound like garbage. All right. Next is our main story. We love lying. It's true. Why do I say that? No, I mean, I understand we don't like being lied to, but everybody lies. Everybody. Whether you intend to, whether it's just a reflex, everybody lies. You can't, if you say you never lie, then you just lied, right? You just pulled Kaylee McEnany. I will never lie to you. Yeah, that was her first lie. Some lies are bad. Some lies are not so bad. I can't say that lies are good because lying, ethically, lying is bad. It's bad because our communication between each other confirms what our shared reality is. And it also determines who can be a trusted source of information. If you lie to someone, what's up, Candy Franklin? If you lie to someone, they know they can't trust you again. Every once in a while, we have different categories of lies too. And for some reason, my arrow key is not working. So give me a second and I'm going to fix that. Do, 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 do. That song is stuck in my head. You're the light in my. I'm not going to. I'm not going to try. Sometimes your spouse, your girlfriend, your boyfriend will ask, "Do these jeans make me look fat?" Now you love that person, presumably you love that person, and you could be honest, right? What is that honesty going to get you? First of all, that is a horrible question to ask somebody, especially if you know damn well. If you look at yourself in the mirror and you think it makes your ass look fat, that you got fat ass goggles on, right? The person who loves you deep in their heart would never want to hurt you, right? So they're going to say, there's Lee Saunders saying, white lies. That's a white lie. Doesn't hurt the person you're telling it to. Doesn't hurt you. It's just it's a white lie. Harmless. Or if you made something for your kid and you ask, is it good? You like that, huh? And they don't want to hurt your feelings. Actually, young kids, they're brutally honest sometimes, young kids, they might say, oh no, this is delicious, but the facial expression will give it away. What's up, Lisa Hathaway? She says sometimes she lies about how much she spent at Target. We lie sometimes because we don't want to hurt someone else's feelings. Also, shame. We want to avoid shame. And so here's Lisa Hathaway, who is now publicly admitting, she's admitting that sometimes she lies about how much she spent, but she won't tell us because the shame, it will bring the shame on. And sometimes we lie to avoid shame. Candy Franklin says, her truth is better than a lie. Indeed, should be. We lie so much in this society that there are different levels to lies. You have the white lie that's on the bottom, and then you have pants on fire. Pants on fire means that is such a blatant, horrible lie. Your pants just your pants just burst into flame. I wonder how that even came about. Like, did somebody tell a lie and then their pants burst into flame? And, people are superstitious. Man, you better not tell any horrible lie because I saw Joe the other day. Man, his pants burst into flame. His wife was confronting him and says, did you sleep with her? Burst into flame. Pants on fire. The first lie ever told was the serpent, according to the Bible. Those of you who do not believe in the Bible, it was that guy Sammy. Sammy told the first lie. But those of you who have read the Bible and believe the things it says, it was the serpent. It told Eve, hey, it's cool. Eat that apple. Eat that apple. It's going to make you better. It's going to make you more better. Really, the serpent just wanted to see Eve's boobs is all. That's why told that lie? Lust. P.T. Barnum. P.T. Barnum. Anybody know who that is? P.T. Barnum. P.T. Barnum was the guy basically who invented the concept of the circus, or the one who got really rich doing it. And he had a saying that was pretty famous, saying, "There's a sucker born every minute." Sucker born every minute. Why would he say that? Why would he say that? Because he is suckering people out of their money. Why is he if he's offering a service, why is he referring to them as suckers? Because there's the implication that he's getting more from them than they're getting from him in return. Sucker. So he's deceiving them. Milli Vanilli. Girl, you know it's true. No, it's not true. In fact, you guys were frauds. You guys went out there and you made a bunch of music videos, and people liked your extension braids and your dance moves, and they thought you were hot, and you're mouthing the words to songs that you did not sing. Yeah, but did people hate Milli Vanilli? No. You would still, if somebody played a Milli Vanilli song 5 years after that happened in the club, you'd still be like, I love you. Blame it on the rain. All that stuff. Yeah. People still, they still loved Milli Vanilli, even though they deceived the millions of people. It was a lie. So I got a job working for the National Geographic. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, John Lovitz on Saturday Night Live played this character who was hilarious. Almost everything out of his mouth was not just a lie, but a bold-faced lie. And he was obvious about it, right? Yeah. This dude was hilarious. And we laughed at him because those kind of lies are kind of funny if you're a comedian, not if you're the president of the United States. We'll get into that a little bit later. The movie Liar Liar, starring Jim Carrey, was basically about a guy who told a whole lot of little white lies, but it affected the quality of his life. It affected the quality of his relationships. And then one day, the whammy got put on him, and he could not tell a lie. His son actually put the whammy on him, and suddenly he was forced to tell the truth, right? This was a hilarious movie because he was compelled to do what very few people can do. Very few people can be bluntly, brutally honest, and that's what he did. And speaking of bluntly and brutally honest, there's another movie. It's called The Invention of Lying, starring Ricky Gervais. And this is crazy. If you get a chance, check this out. This is a crazy movie where nobody in this reality, nobody lies. Not only do they not lie, but they are compelled. Gavin Rutherford says, "How was it for you? I've had better." Oops. Yeah, exactly. Those kind of truths, things that there's no such thing as a white lie in this society, in this reality. And they take a very hard poke at religion because Ricky, I can't tell you exactly what happens if you haven't seen this yet, but Ricky Gervais kind of invents religion at the same time he invents lying. Check it out. It's funny. Now, our very own Bill Clinton, President Bill Clinton, told a very big lie. I did not have sexual relations with that woman, Monica Lewinsky. Just the other last night, there was a show on TV. I did not watch it because I saw it in real life when it was happening. Bill Clinton was impeached, basically for lying under oath about what he did with that woman, Monica Lewinsky. And yeah, he was impeached. He was not removed, but he was impeached. There was a stain on his presidency. And little did we know, 20 years later, we'd be looking at the same scenario, but under a lot more serious circumstances. People said, oh, the impeach. I'm not going to get into the whole thing about the impeachment. What I am going to get into is that they used to call Bill Clinton Slick Willie. Slick Willie. We elected him twice, not once, but re-elected him twice, despite the fact that he was known as Slick Willie. Anybody, if you if you know somebody in your personal social circle named Slick Willie, you know that that person is not trustworthy. And he kind of proved it with that big lie. One of the most beloved fairy tale characters was Pinocchio, the puppet made of wood who all he wanted to do was be a real boy, right? But he had a condition. When he lied, you knew it because his nose would grow, right? And so this is a story that's, that every parent has read to their kids. I'm sure a lot of you read this when you were a kid, saw the movie, whatever. And it's a fable about the importance of being honest and telling the truth. And now fast forward to the former guy, Donald J. Trump. Donald J. Trump was a prolific liar. Prolific. And I say he was a prolific liar. That is not that's not a compliment. He just told so many damn lies that and on such a big stage, the lies he told were easily disproven. They were ridiculous. A lot of them were insignificant. Things that you don't even have to lie about, he lied about. He told 30,000 lies in the time he was in office. 30,000. What happens when you lie and lie and lie? There's another fable we have, the boy who cried wolf. And what happened? He cried wolf so many times, nobody believed him. But still, this jackass still has credibility in another part of the universe, in this split reality we have. We don't have a shared reality anymore. Huh? We look in the sky and see that it's blue, and Trumpers, just to be Trumpers, will say it's purple. And he has people on his team, on his side, spreading alternative facts, like a Kellyanne Conway, or a Kayleigh McEnany. They're just like, they're flip sides of the same coin. The exact same person, just reverse aged. Kayleigh McEnany, when she gets to Kellyanne Conway's age, will look like Kellyanne Conway, because it's the evil getting you from inside. And Fox News is Trump's bullhorn. He gives them his bullshit, and they package it and they sell it wholesale to their audience. So they're creating an alternate reality. So we're living in an America where two realities are coexisting side by side. And that's the problem with lying. But the reason I say I asked the question, why do we love lying? Is because he hasn't been held accountable for all those lies. You would think somebody who told 30,000 lies, there would be some accountability other than the fact that millions of people actually believe he is going to run for re-election in 2024. Millions of people believe that the election was stolen from him. Why? Anytime you try to hit Donald Trump with the truth, with reality, he just holds up his fake news shield. He uses fake news, that term fake news, he uses that shit as a shield. No, I don't like that. Fake news. And as much as I hate that term, as much as I hate it, I hate to say this, but sometimes, sometimes the news is fake. And I say that because the news is now it's no longer dictated by, principles where you want to report what's actually happening to the public. No, now it's dictated by clicks, by viewers. That's it. We had Joe Scarborough and Mika. They basically handed Trump the presidency. They put him on every single day, while there were controversies swirling around him. They helped normalize him. They normalized him. They gave this guy an air of legitimacy. They had him on every freaking day. They didn't grill him. They didn't, challenge his lies. No, they let him say whatever the hell he wanted to say because ratings. Meanwhile, Hillary, who was by far above and beyond our most qualified candidate of all time, all the media wanted to focus on was her emails. Her emails. And we're seeing the exact same shit now in 2021 as President Biden has had a very productive first 8 or 9 months of his term. They want to focus on, sure, you got 200,000 people out of Afghanistan, but what about the 200 that are left behind? Because controversy sells. And, controversy gets ratings, it gets clicks, it gets all that shit. And without a controversy in the Biden presidency, they didn't have any news, really. A hurricane here or there, a guy paying for sex with his Venmo, a congressman paying for sex with his Venmo account with girls, underage girls. Yeah, that's not newsworthy. But this, let's focus on this. Donald Trump's lies allowed over 400,000 people, 500,000. What's up, Wojo Mom? Welcome, my friend. Oh, and I see Rayetta Hates Trump is here, as is Eddie G, Ms. Maui Cruz, Punxsutawney Mo, Corey Lord, that damn Karen, Lori B, Paul Balerge. Did I pronounce that correctly, Paul? Balerge? Huh? That's a fancy name. His lies helped this pandemic grow way bigger than it needed to be. And his refusal to push the vaccine, to his followers, he could have saved 200,000 lives just by telling them, get the vaccine. His lies also helped create this myth that the election was stolen. This is a dangerous, dangerous, dangerous myth. But again, he's not being held accountable for his lies. Not yet. I feel like Merrick Garland really is dragging his feet. I'm fed up. I'm so fed up with it. You know, something needs to drop because he keeps saying that he might be running, and other people are saying he might be running. And who knows if he declares himself as a candidate, will that then shield him from prosecution? I don't know. This jackass, Brett Kavanaugh, he lied under oath. Dude lied under oath. And where are the repercussions for his lies? I don't know, because he's on the Supreme Court. And because he's on the Supreme Court, we now are looking at a situation where The Handmaid's Tale is possibly becoming a reality right in front of our wide open, horrified eyes. And January 6th. January 6th was naturally the biggest result of, this is what happens when you tell a lie and you fuse that lie with resentment and anger and hatred. You get people in a very volatile situation, and they attacked our government, and this also has to be held accountable. So I hate being lied to. I hate it. But if I'm going to go back to what I discussed in the beginning of the show Friends. In fact, let me just pop that up here. Friends. When I was talking about Friends, and I said how much I enjoyed this show, right? It's a very funny show. But what was funny about it? Why did I keep watching? It was funny because they lied to each other. These lies, they create a dynamic where, oops, there's a misunderstanding. And if you look at all TV sitcoms, they're basically the same. They're basically the same, whether it's Friends or Seinfeld or Curb Your Enthusiasm, Always Sunny in Philadelphia. They're all horrible people lying to each other. And, our society is kind of rewarding fakeness. It's rewarding, reality show drama. Reality show drama is kind of manufactured. I remember when reality shows first started appearing on TV, it was because there was a writer's strike. And so the way they got around that was, let's do a reality show. No, it just kind of, we give you the rough outline of what's supposed to happen and, act it out, make it hype. And so that's where we're living right now. We're living in a very fake society that rewards lies over truth. And I don't know what else to say. How you doing, Rayetta? How you doing? Yeah, that's my thought here. We are in one hell of a lying society, and we need to get back to a point where there is one reality. One reality. There is a vaccine that has been approved by the FDA, and it has been proven effective. Right? All this stuff about the ivermectin, and I'm doing my own research. It is causing us to stay in a pandemic longer, and no good will come out of that. All right. That's all I'm going to say about that. That's my little bitch session. And I'm going to jump on to our guessing game. Name that Oscar movie. Okay, so the graphic actually says, name that Oscar-winning movie tune. This is a little different, okay? So I'm going to sing a tune that won the Oscar for a movie. I don't need the name of the song. I don't even need the name of the artist. I don't need to know who sang it. I just need to know what movie it won the Oscar for. So when I sing the tune, you say, like Lee Saunders says, Titanic. All right, then you type in Titanic if you hear that song. And then whoever gets it right, I read off the first 5 or 10 names. Okay? This is going to be a little trickier than you guys think, especially this first one. This first one, it ain't easy. You ready? Here we go. Someday, when I'm awfully low, when the world is cold, I will feel a glow just thinking of you and the way you look tonight. Da-da, da-da, da-da. Yes, you're lovely with your smile so warm and your cheeks so soft. There is nothing for me but to love you and the way you look tonight. All right. I see a lot of guesses out there. My best friend's wedding, When Harry Met Sally, The Way We Were. These are all great guesses, but no, it's impossible. I'm sorry to tell you. Impossible. I gave you the impossible one. Sorry. I put that up front. Sleepless in Seattle, no. This is from the 1936 movie starring Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers, Swing Time. Yeah, I know you hate me for that one. Don't worry, it gets better. It gets better. I stumped you! Boom! Sorry, I had to go all the way back to black and white world to stump you. All right, here's the next one. You guys got this. You got this. When you wish upon a star, makes no difference who you are. Anything your heart desires will come to you. If your heart is in your dream, no request is too extreme. When you wish upon a star, as dreamers do. Yeah, you guys got that one. You got that one. That is from the 1940 movie Pinocchio. Pinocchio won the Oscar. Go figure. All right, let's see. Who do I have at the top here? Let's see. We got Susie Brizuela, the Trump Reaper. Ness from Connecticut. Gavin Rutherford. Ms. Maui. Yes, Miss Maui Cruz. Eddie G. I don't know why you're telling me about Justin Timberlake tickets, but okay. Samantha Hawkins, Cecile Kazemi, Lisa Hathaway, Cindy C, no, not Laurie B, sorry, Julianne Gauthier, Karen Purdy, the Trump Reaper, Victorina. Okay, very good, you guys. Okay, I got to move on. And let's see, what's the next one here? I'll give you the year. 1946. Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-yay. My, oh my, what a wonderful day. Plenty of sunshine heading my way. Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-yay. Mr. Bluebird's on my shoulder. It's the truth. It's actual. Everything is satisfactual. Okay. I think I got some answers here. We're looking for Song of the South. And let's see. At the top, we got Susie Brizuela, followed by Cecile Kazemi, The Trump Reaper, Samantha Hawkins, Ness. Nope. Julianne Gauthier, Monique Lee, Karen Purdy, Lisa Hathaway. It's not a Chevy commercial. Cindy C. Bernadette. Very good, you guys. Okay, that one was tough too. All right. That was 1946. Here's the next one. I'm sure you guys will get this. Chim chimney, chim chimney, chim chim chiree. A sweep as lucky can be. Chim chimney, chim chimney, chim chim chiroo. Good luck will rub off when I shake hands with you. Or blow me a kiss. And that's lucky too. Yeah, we're looking for Mary Poppins? Mary Poppins? Yes, Mary Poppins from Disney. Who do we have at the top? We got Cecile Kazemi, followed by Susie Brizuela, Monique Lee, Eddie G, The Trump Reaper, Veronica Tello, Lee Saunders, Cha-Cha's little sister, Bunny Bun Bun. Bunny Bun Bun. I love it. Wilbur McCarthy, Samantha Hawkins, Misha Oliver, Victorina, Hilda Baiza, Tina G, Alaska Cindy, Cindy C, Julia Gauthier, Scribble by Nibbles, Gavin Rutherford, Lori B. Very good, you guys. I see Ness from Connecticut, too. Yeah, my English accent was non-existent there. Sorry. All right. Here's the next one. You ready? Here we go. Raindrops are falling on my head. And just like the guy whose feet are too big for his bed, nothing seems to fit. Those raindrops are falling on my head. They keep falling. So I just did me some talking to the sun. And I said I didn't like the way he got things done. Sleeping on the job. Those raindrops are falling on my head. They keep falling. Ha. So fun fact, wifey and I watched this movie last night. It's my first time seeing it. I've seen a lot of movies, never saw this one. Very, very entertaining. Good movie. These two, Paul Newman and Robert Redford, were fantastic together. And let's see, who do we have? Once again, at the top is Cecile Kazemi, followed by Eddie G, Misha Oliver, Monique Lee, Karen Purdy, Julianne Gauthier, Cha-Cha, Alaska Cindy, Veronica Tello, Lisa Hathaway, Bunny Bun Bun. Bunny Bun Bun. Cha-Cha's little sister, Cindy C, Susie Brizuela, Ness from Connecticut, Samantha Hawkins, Lori B, Watcher Soko. Okay, very good, you guys. Okay, next up, here's the next one. Baby, look at me and tell me what you see. You ain't seen the best of me yet. Give me time, I'll make you forget the rest. I got more in me, and you can't set it free. I can catch the moon in my hands. Don't you know who I am? Remember my name, Fame. I'm gonna live forever. I'm gonna learn how to fly high. All right, we're looking for Fame. This is from 1980. We've jumped all the way to the 80s. And who do we have at the top? Lee Saunders, followed by Gavin Rutherford, Scribble My Dibbles, Monique Lee, the Trump Reaper, Samantha Hawkins, Veronica Tello, Cha-Cha's little sister, Cha-Cha and her little sister right here, guys. Susie Brizuela, Misha Oliver, Julianne Gauthier, Lisa Hathaway, Cecile Gazimi, Bernadette, Misha, Eddie G, Rayetta Hates Trump, Laurie B. Okay, very good, you guys. Next up, I got to keep it moving. Once in your life, you find her. Someone that turns your heart around, and next thing you know, you're closing down the town. Wake up and it's still with you. Even though you left her way across town, wondering to yourself, hey, what have I found? Dun, dun, dun. When you get caught between the moon and New York City. I know it's crazy. Yes, okay, we're looking for Arthur. And who do we have at the top? We got Monique Lee, the Trump Reaper. I'm giving you that one, the Trump Reaper, even though you said Art Burry. I feel like you wanted to say Arthur. Samantha Hawkins, Lisa Hathaway, Susie Brizuela, Watcher Soko, Laurie B, Tina G, Karen Purdy, Cha-Cha, Misha Oliver, Cecile Kazemi, Lee Saunders. I'm giving you partial credit. You said Dudley Moore film. Yes, it was. Bernadette, Cha-Cha's little sister, Julianne Gauthier, the Trump Reaper. Very good. Okay, I gotta speed it up here. Here we go. Hang on, okay. Love lift us up where we belong, where the eagles cry on a mountain high. Love lift us up where we belong, far from the world we know, where the clear winds blow. Stumped? Have I stumped thee? No, I have not. Oh, nope. I've not stumped you. I was looking for an officer and a gentleman, and many of you have returned officer and a gentleman. Here we go. Who's at the top? Eddie G is at the top, followed by Monique Lee, the Trump Reaper, Scribble My Dibbles, Cha-Cha's little sister, Misha Oliver, Laurie B, Rayetta Hates Trump, Susie Brizuela, Bunny Bun Bun, Cindy C, Veronica Tello, Bernadette, Samantha Hawkins, Karen Purdy, Cha-Cha, Lisa Hathaway, Julia Gauthier. Very good, you guys. And yes, that was a Joe Cocker. Okay. Oh, shit. I've totally forgotten this melody. Hold on a second. Huh. Damn, I have 100,000% forgotten this tune. Hold on. I need help. I need melody. Where is my... Give me a second here. Give me 1 second. It's called that. Oh, okay, here we go. I got it now. Watching every motion in my foolish lover's game. Doo-doo. On this endless ocean, finally lovers know no shame. Doo-doo. Turning and returning to some secret place inside. Watching in slow motion as you turn around and say, doo-doo, take my breath away. Doo-doo. Okay, you guys were pretty quick on that one after that delay. This was Top Gun from 1986. And who do we have here? We got Eddie G, followed by Veronica Tello, Monique Lee, Cecile Kazemi, Samantha Hawkins, Gavin Rutherford, Julianne Gauthier, The Trump Reaper, Ms. Maui Cruz, Watcher Soko, Hilda Baiza, Karen Purdy, Misha Oliver, Wilbur McCarthy, Laurie B., Lisa Hathaway, Susie Briswella, Scribble My Dibbles, George. Okay, very good, you guys. All right, last one. Oh, my Lord. I've done it again. Okay. Clearing the palette. Okay. Do-do-doom, 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 doom. Do-do-doom, waka-taka-do-do-doom, waka-doom, doom. Dun-dun, 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 dun. Dun-dun, 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 dun. Who's the black private dick that's a sex machine to all the chicks? Blank! You're damn right. Who is the man that would risk his neck for his brother, man? Blank! Can you dig it? Dun-dun-dum, 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 dum. Dun-dun-dum, 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 dum. Ba-da, 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 ba-ba-ba. That song I can't do justice to, but it's so fantastic. It's the instrumentals are better, way better than the vocals. But let's see, who do we have at the top? Monique Lee. This was Shaft. Yes, Shaft. From 1971. Monique Lee, followed by Hilda Baiza, Alaska Cindy, Julianne Gauthier, Susie Briswella, Cha-Cha, Cha-Cha's little sister, Veronica Tello, Bunny Bun Bun, Samantha Hawkins, Misha Oliver, Lisa Hathaway, and Cecile Kazemi, Karen Purdy, Gavin Rutherford, Watcher Soko, The Trump Reaper, Ms. Maui Cruz, Laurie B., Eddie G. Very good, you guys. Okay. That is it for the game. I have one more trick up my sleeve for today's show, and that is You Raggedy Bish. And today's You Raggedy Bish, you probably saw me tweeting about this earlier today, is a horrible, horrible, horrible person who is another one of these Karens, not a Karen Purdy, but a Karen coughing, Karen in a what's it called? A super saver in a grocery store in Lincoln, Nebraska. Janene Hoskovek.
That's a, excuse me?
Excuse me. I'm coming through.
She's coughing on this woman.
She's coughing on me. She's coughing at me.
No,
Yes.
look at you guys. You're so cute.
No.
Okay, whatever. You're such sheep.
Thank you, Rayetta. Thank you
Because
for
I
the
don't need
donation.
one on.
Thank you.
I'm not sick, and neither are you.
Okay, but you don't have to be coughing at me.
You don't know who's sick or not.
It's my allergies.
You
I
don't
have
know who's
allergies.
sick or not
The most
by
bullshit
looking-
cough.
Yeah. And so 2 years ago, before anybody started talking about COVID, you were okay with that, though, going out not knowing you were sick, right?
You don't know anything
Right?
about my health.
I don't.
Yeah, she's coughing on me.
I have my allergies, and she got all freaked out because I'm coughing.
No, she's coughing.
How do you know? You don't know, and she just said I don't know anything about her health. You don't know anything about my health. actually, maybe I have a medical
Okay, everybody.
release. I don't need to wear a mask.
Okay, bye.
Why don't you have a mask on? Because I don't need to have one on. I'm not sick and neither are you.
And this video is from the perspective of the daughter.
I have allergies. Oh, yeah. And so 2 years ago, before anybody started talking.
Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. That is assault. And I know when I first saw the video, my feeling is that if somebody were to, my initial feeling was if somebody were to cough in my face, they'd have to catch these hands. They would have to. But then the problem with that is, well, first of all, if it was a woman coughing on me, then I could do that. Could not. Cha-Cha, thank you, my friend. Thank you for the donation. Thank you very kindly. I don't hit women, but I would probably unleash a torrent of profanity so loud and so brutal it would cause her to run the hell away. She'd probably call the cops on me just from cursing at her, right? If it was a dude, yeah, you're going to catch these hands. But that's disgusting. See, if I were to hit that person, damn it, I just said if it was a dude, he'd catch these hands. But then if I hit that person, that's assault. Two wrongs make a right? No, they don't. But this is terrible. This woman, Janene Hoskovek, she works. Oh, Karen Purdy. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Very kind. Very kind, you guys. Thank you so much. She followed these people around the store and she gave this bullshit excuse. Oh, I have allergies. No, you're wrong. No, you're dead wrong. Veronica Tello. Whoa. Thank you. Thank you for the donation. That's very kind of you. Thank you. So I posted a tweet asking SAP, the company that she works for. SAP is a software manufacturing company. And I asked them, do you guys condone this behavior from your employees? And their response was kind of milquetoast. It was like, oh, we're looking into it kind of thing. And I thought it was weak sauce. Let's see, what do they say? The health and safety of our employees and the communities in which we live and work are of utmost concern to us. We are taking the matter of an SAP employee incident very seriously and investigating the situation. So naturally, we live in a time where, none of us have any patience, beyond waiting an hour or two for results. That's not how the real world works. And somebody replied to my tweet, and she said, they are a good corporation. I doubt the investigation will take long and expect a result by end of week. They'll focus on transitioning her client list, a severance plan, and a corporate plan. They are taking it seriously, which in their business means not being purely reactive. So, yeah, consequences. This is not about cancel culture. This is about consequence culture. And I'm happy to be able to call attention to this shit because it makes me sick. It makes me sick. And I have to commend the people for having the presence of mind, having the restraint to not lash out physically or otherwise at that person. They handle themselves appropriately. I do hope they filed a police report. Severance for her behavior. Misha Oliver, you're absolutely right. That's crazy. She shouldn't get severance. But I guess according to, the company policies or whatever, it didn't happen on their company property, and she wasn't working at the time. So she still gets a severance. Basically, they have to cut her loose. They have to cut their losses, and this is bringing bad attention to SAP. So I don't often at, people in my tweets. I don't often tag them. If I tag someone, I'm damn serious about it. So, yeah. And thank you to you guys. I hope we bring some consequences her way. You don't get to just and make a joke out of this shit. Think it's funny. We're all taking it seriously. I'm missing out on going to the goddamn movies because I'm taking this seriously. And it's people like that raggedy bish Janene Hoskovek. They're making it difficult on the rest of us who are playing by the rules. All right. I only have time for one question because this show has gone way long. I appreciate you guys for hanging in there with me. I have not once said to please hit the like button if you're watching and you enjoy what you are seeing. But please do so. And let me see if I have any questions I can answer. Did I see that the ever punchable Richard Spencer is broke and can't afford a lawyer? Yes, I did. I did see that. And that's beautiful. That's karma punching a Nazi in the face. That's what that is. Yeah. Yeah. Corey Lord has a question. BDD : what's up, my brother? He says, do you think these people are brainwashed into being this mean to us? You know, that is a fascinating, excellent question. Yeah, I do. That came from the whole F your feelings. That's from the whole F your feelings crowd. The cruelty is the point. It's always the point with them. They believe cruelty is strength. They believe we are snowflakes for being compassionate and tolerant and all those things that are not weak. Yeah. So my answer to your question, Corey Lord, is yes. Thank you for that. And thank you very much, everybody, for joining me for another episode of Storytime with BDD. I'm your host, BDD, a.k.a. BrooklynDad. And by the way, I am still, what is today? Day is day 22 on the no smoking. Yeah, day 22. If you have to go out, please, if you're not already vaxxed, make sure you get yourself vaccinated, get your shot, because I got the shot. You see what I did there? Yeah, get your shot. Wear your mask. Keep your social distance. 6 feet or better. And have a lovely, relaxing evening. Trump Reaper wants to know, how many mods are there now? I don't know. It might be a whole bunch of you. don't even remember. I'll have to look into it. But guys, thank you again. I won't see you tomorrow, but I will be back on Friday. And I will be on time this time. All right? Or time-ish. So be here Friday, same time, same place. I love you all. Peace. Boom. Hey, Alaska Cindy got her booster. That's what's up. Bonnie Bonbon says she's fully vaxxed. That's what's up. I gotta tell you, this non-smoking thing, it's very sometimey, just the other day, I wanted a cigarette 3 times during the day, and you just gotta let it pass. Dun, 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 dun. Hasta viernes, familia. That's from Samantha Hawkins. That means see you Friday. Viernes. Viernes is Friday, I'm pretty sure. Bump, 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 bump. Hey! Lee Saunders, if I have any more cookies, Good Lord. Yeah, I've been having cookies. Cookie. I'm using the chew sticks. Yeah, I'm using the chew sticks. Food. I also play solitaire for some reason. For some reason, I'm playing solitaire on my phone so much. Solitaire, of all things. Have all the best technology at my fingertips, and I'm using it to play solitaire. What the hell? Tina G. Celery or carrots. Yeah. I can do that. Yeah. All right, you guys. So this time next week, or an hour, 2 hours ago, next Friday, I will be here on this channel, the BDD channel, and that's it. So, guys, thank you again, and now it's time. You